Hi, everyone. This is Caroline Speaks, the state of her world, on Tuesday, August 30th, 2022. So, what is it? Good, bad, or indifferent? All three. Okay, so what's happening out there in the world? Good news, bad news, mediocre news? Okay, so I made the headlines. Jeffrey Sachs. He is a commentator who says dangerous U.S. policy and West's false narrative stoking tensions with Russia and China. Okay, okay. And Jeffrey Sachs is he's with a group. Um, well, he publishes articles. He's director of the Center for Sustainable Development at Columbia University in New York. Okay. All right. So he says we have dangerous U.S. policy and the West's false narrative stoking tensions with Russia and China. Okay, I agree. And double standard. Afghan refugees still seeking turn to U.S. as Biden admin opens door to 68,000 plus Ukrainians. So why is that? How come Afghan refugees go to the bottom of the list and Ukrainian refugees get in ahead of them? Jump the line. I don't know. Could have something to do with the fact that Ukrainians are white and they're Christian, and Afghanistan's are not considered white and they're Muslim. I don't know. Also, first Gen Z Congress member Maxwell Frost on guns, Palestine, Cuba, and reaching Trump voters in Florida. He won the Democratic primary in Florida, and he's going to be running for Congress uh, from Florida. Okay. All right. Now, how about some minor headlines? Muqtada al-Sadr tells supporters to end protests after violence in Baghdad kills 30. Okay, so that's in Iraq. Pakistan appeals for international aid as record rainfall brings climate dystopia. But Pakistan also supported the Taliban and helped the Taliban to get a foothold in Afghanistan. So I don't know. I don't know. Residents of Jackson, Mississippi warned do not drink the water as floodwaters rise. They have a terrible problem with infrastructure, as we do have all over the country. And so I don't know if there's enough money. They have to get the money to fix the problems, and they have to people who get resources from the area and employ the people in the area. They have to chip in to help the state, to help the state of Mississippi. Okay, the doomed Greenland ice will add nearly a foot to global sea level rise. That's great. Alright, that's fine. And that means we're going to have more problems with flooding. When is this going to occur? I don't know. And UN Ocean Treaty talks aimed at protecting marine wildlife end in failure. And in failure because the wealthy countries, including the US and Canada, rejected a plan to establish marine protected areas spanning 30% of the world's oceans. That's great. Okay. That's the wealthy countries. I think they could force the other countries to do their bidding. So now there's no agreement. Okay. Ukraine begins a counteroffensive to retake Russian-occupied Kherson. Hope they will succeed. I do. And we also have that nuclear power plant in Ukraine, so hopefully things will get better and Ukraine will win. Okay. Biden will ask Congress to approve $1.1 billion in weapon sales to danger from mainland China. Okay, I don't know. So we'll see what happens. Boom to the defense industry. Federal judge rejects 9/11 family's bid to seize billions from Afghan central bank funds. I agree with that. I think the victims' December 11th attacks should not be taking the money from the people of Afghanistan who've always suffered, and now that we've left them and had a withdrawal that was a failure in August of 2021, and we need to let the money stay there for the people. It's their money. Okay, now, okay. Now, also, U.S. to stop shipping free COVID-19 tests as funding dries up. So, who's not providing the funding? The Congress is not finding the funding. Congressional Republicans blocked the passage of more COVID-19 relief funds that allow tests to be stockpiled. Okay. So, unfortunately, we may have more COVID infections. Republicans don't want to. Republicans only want to get tax breaks. Okay. Now, but Moderna sues Pfizer claiming COVID-19 vaccine patent rights. I don't know. I think there should be no patent rights because the U.S. and the UK, and I think Germany, put in billions and billions of dollars to develop the vaccines. So these companies, Moderna and Pfizer and whoever else, they should not be getting any, they should not be selling the vaccine. The vaccine should be given away for free. See how far that goes. Okay, Capitol rioter who menaced Senator Chuck Schumer gets 55-month prison term. Good. Okay. Okay. I don't know if that'll teach him a lesson or not. Okay, Georgia Governor Brian Kemp must testify to grand jury about efforts to overturn the election, but he doesn't have to testify until after the election that's coming up in November. Okay. Alright, so see what happens there. And a 20-year-old gunman with assault rifle kills 2 at grocery store in Bend, Oregon. Another gun massacre. Okay, it's a 20-year-old with an assault rifle. Okay. So, have to stop the guns. Okay. Federal judge strikes down Texas law barring adults under 21 from carrying handguns. That's crazy. A federal judge, after what they had at the school, federal judge strikes down Texas law barring adults under 21 from carrying handguns. Federal judge struck down the state law that banned adults under 21 handgun, arguing the statute violates the Second Amendment. The ruling came just 3 months after an 18-year-old gunman killed 19 children, 2 teachers at Robb Elementary School in the city of Uvalde, Texas, deadliest school shooting. The lawsuit was filed last November by the Firearms Policy Coalition. I hope everyone who's a member of the Policy Coalition ends up being shot by someone who shouldn't have a gun. Okay, now, families of gun violence victims lead rally at Texas Capitol demanding gun controls. I totally agree. I'm hoping we get some changes here. I don't know what it'll take. And serious climate catastrophe, unprecedented floods displaced millions in Pakistan. It's a terrible story. Those who contribute the least to global warming pay the price of the West, who contributes a lot to global warming. Okay, Mayor Jackson, Mississippi wants residents to get out now as floodwaters rise. Are they providing resources for these people? I don't know. The Pearl River, back to Crest. Okay, that's in Jackson, Mississippi. Okay. Now, what else is happening? Okay, that's a lot of news for today. Uh, Tuesday, August 30th, 2022. How about a little music? Close the door, light the lights. We're staying home tonight, far away from the bustle and the bright city lights. Let them all fade away, just leave us alone, and we'll live in a world of our own. We'll build a world of our own that no one else can share. Our troubles will leave far behind us there, and I know we will find such peace of mind when we live in a world of our own. Okay, World of Our Own was written by Tom Springfield of the Springfield Folk Group, which included Sister Dusty Springfield, um, who went on to become an international singing star. It was recorded by the Springfields and also by Dusty Springfield. Okay, thank you for tuning in this evening of Tuesday, August 30th, 2022. For another Meteor Carol Speaks State of World, I hope you'll be turning in tomorrow evening. Meantime, stay safe, take care of yourself and others, wear a mask, practice social distancing when a vaccine is available for you. So if you take it, I would take it. Had mine the Johnson one shot, now I'm looking for a booster. Okay, remember, take care of yourself and others. Remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you.